How's it going?
Good.
Pretty
How about you?
good.
Fantastical.
Yay.
Could be doing a little better, but could be doing worse too. So can't really complain. Kind of wish they'd finalize the new insurance on my home so I can finally cancel the current that I've got with this one company. Be like, hey, refund me.
Give me my money.
Yeah. It's just that in order for them to refund me fully, I need to have a proof of insurance being like, hey, this is when the new insurance started, so they can backdate the fund. Otherwise, if they don't have the declaration, then all they have to do is just cancel it, and then I don't get my money back. I'm like, I kind of want my money back if at all possible. If you don't mind.
Looks like everybody is connecting. Not having any issues, I'm guessing.
Not yet.
Not for lack of trying. Let's see. Are we missing anybody?
I'll be there soon. The download is almost done.
Yes, there was a download. Mine was shorter because I ran my game from yesterday, but all right. Let's see. We are. How's everybody's week? Generally
Doing
peaceful, I
okay.
hope.
Pretty good.
Kind of interested with situation going on at work, but that's kind of a can of worms right now.
That's all right. We will minimize the worm can so we can dive in. As soon as we get everybody, I will start a slight recap. I've been surviving the summer break with the chillin', so you know how that goes. Little demons that they are. But the last game, the party was surrounding or departing, not surrounding, departing.
We lose him?
He's gone.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Again.
That was unusual.
huh. For a second, I thought we were getting kicked out again.
No, I don't know what happened. But the party was traveling west, and as they traveled west, they came across some standing stones. And you guys learned that there were creatures that were trapped in the planar boundary. And they initially you thought they were attacking you. And once you took some assessment of the situation and over time, especially with Arthanis, you were able to ascertain that they were not actually doing to attack to cause you harm, but to provoke enough energy discharge to cause a small rift in the planar boundary to allow them to escape the pocket dimension they were trapped in, so they could pass on. After some back and forth, you were able to help them, and they were able to depart. If you didn't, give yourself inspiration last game for contributing to the, I don't know what to call it, the investigator, I suppose. Let's just stick with that. That sounds good. To the investigator, do so now. I reiterate my recommendation that you do it at the end of the game so that you don't
Where
have to
is
think back.
is it the daily notes thing?
It'll say investigator. I don't know what it was called last week. I think it was Caravan
I
Out West, possibly.
I
Yeah, sounds
don't
right.
see it. I don't know where it is.
Here's the one from last week. But
Oop.
I think that you can also contribute things to other ones. I think there were other ones as well. So
How do I don't know how to
So
add.
on the right side, when you find your investigator, when you open it, there's a little thing that says PC notes and a little pen in a little black box. Click on the pen.
I don't see any of that.
Okay, so you know where on the right where that it says like tool, library, play, camp.
Yeah.
Under the camp tab, there's a button that looks like a D20. It's called investigator. That's what you want to click on.
Oh, I'm blind. Thank you.
Yeah, I had to scroll over and like highlight everything just to find it myself. So don't feel too bad.
who wants to send Eddie a message and remind him that we have a game right now, as he is probably distracted watching a TV show or playing a video game?
You can do it.
Ah, perfect.
I think each of us should do it individually, no?
Oh, I like that.
Everybody grab your phones, send a message.
He's just sitting there. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, I did my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
Yes.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Yes.
That's true.
Honestly, the best thing to come out of Tim Robinson ever.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
Alex will not watch that show with me. He's like, it's way too fucking unhinged. And I think it's absolutely chaotic and beautiful.
I'm just searching for that Starship Trooper.
Doing my part.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. So we will be resuming the game with the party traveling, if they wish. Seems you have resolved everything at the Standing Stones. I believe Howling Stones was the name of the map, but if you want to see it for your recollection, some of you already have it up. That's what it looks like. I'm going to start trying to get in the habit of dropping the image there. Does that work just as well for you guys if it's already been shared?
That's fine.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
perfect.
I don't mind.
Certain people, Eddie, threw a tantrum yesterday. I won't say any names, Eddie. When I shared the map, he says it disrupts his flow, so I'll put it in there.
I was gonna say, I was literally about to say something because I had it open, and then when you reshared it, it made it smaller and like skewed it off to the side, and I was like, motherfucker.
Yes, and so I'll be sharing it in the chat now, mostly so it doesn't do that. I am aware that it does it. I just forget, and then also. See, it's like I forget, and then it pisses Eddie off, which is like a reason to do it. I mean, there's so many different.
It's tough out here, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But we're gonna go ahead and start because here is the map of Writhes, and you will be heading through the deserts.
Guys.
Hey,
About fucking time.
Sorry about that.
Johnny come lately.
Welcome,
Really?
Eddie. Sorry for the rude welcoming.
It's alright.
I'm not sorry,
I
just in
know
case
you're
you were curious.
not. I knew you weren't.
I'm just
I
saying
didn't
what
want there to
everyone
be
else is
confusion.
thinking.
Alex was sorry. I think the rest of us are cool. We took a vote who wanted to message you, and we decided all of us.
That's all good. I appreciate it.
But on that happy note, the party will be presumably heading out west further and further. Give me a second to verify this. Did anybody have anything left to do at the Howling Stones?
I don't think so. Nalka wants to get the hell away from these things.
So you're able to, as a group, roughly travel 3 hexes in a day, and you have traveled a half a hex and taken some time. So you're able to continue your traveling to about this point before you are forced to rest, especially since Nauka wants to get as far away as possible.
I need the map, please.
I can do that. It is in the chat. So you travel as far as you can travel, about 20 miles with a caravan of desert beasts of burden, as well as some wagons full of Chag armor weighing you down. And it is at this point you must come to a stop for a rest. The animals can water. We haven't had to deal with this too much, but the question then becomes, do you wish to set a watch?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Alrighty. So the amount of time is not necessarily of the most import. The question is, who is standing watch?
I'll
Don't
take
go
a
stand
shift.
Azu will take a shift.
I'll take one too. I'll have to sleep anyway, so let's do it.
I heard Nauka say something, I just didn't hear what it was.
Ah, yes, we'll take a shift.
Alright. How about you, Estrella and Arthanis? You getting your beauty sleep?
Well, I'll take a shift anyways.
And Hazel?
I don't
Mari?
know
he's
how many
sleeping.
how many people need to take shifts. You know what I'm saying?
That depends. That's up to you guys. And I'd say not everybody. You have 7 people, but
If that many people volunteer, Hazel will sleep.
Everyone gets a 1-hour shift.
well, with that, I will. 5 seems reasonable. Maybe 4 or 5, as the party can pass the night, and the camel beast of burden style humped creatures. They might sniff out a thing or two, but the night is where you are able to rest. I'm going to apply a long rest. If you have any spells you wish to change that you are setting for the day, now is your opportunity. If you have anything that needs to be reset, you will be able to reset it, the daily things. And I I'm gonna find some. Give you guys a minute and find some music because I am not a fan of the absence of travel music.
I thought it was a little quiet.
Well, it's a desert sound profile, but it doesn't come with. Well, it claims it has music for the desert, but it doesn't. So I went to the forest traveling music. I don't know who has to change their spells, so I'm gonna just give
I'm
you
good.
guys a few minutes. Oh. My cat is furious when I move.
Kitty.
He's like, all right,
We
so
love Kitty.
I'm guessing you guys are all able to change your spells. The one thing of note that does happen in the evening is the party, all of you standing watch, are able to spot signs of a camp to the south. Maybe it's fairly flat, maybe 5-ish miles across the open desert to the south. And you're able to spot it because there are clear and obvious signs of fire being lit. They're not attempting to obscure it, and you can occasionally see a shadow pass in front of the fire between you and the fire, obscuring it for a second. So it's pretty obvious there is a camp to the south of you. Nothing that necessarily uh, threatens you or is of a major concern for you, that as of now. And
At what point in the night did we notice this?
almost right away. So it doesn't seem to be much of a note other than the fact that it's
I would
in
have
existence.
gone investigating it.
And you can, absolutely. It doesn't seem to be something that any of the creatures are attempting to hide. For you, that would be a stealth check. Now, when you say you're going to investigate, are you saying you're going to investigate as in during your shift, leaving the camp undefended?
No, not during my shift.
Because I can whip up a random encounter real fast.
Not during my shift.
Okay.
During someone else's shift, but before I go to sleep.
Well, I could go with to shoot in case she needs healing or backup.
I'm just going to go see what they are. I'm
I was
not
Well,
about
gonna
to
go.
say, since
never know.
my character technically doesn't need to sleep, if anyone needs to like step out and like go like investigate, they could just like let me know and I'll take over for them. Carry out their shift or something like that.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, if Keshu will let Kazu come along for backup in case whatever is out there is hostile.
I mean, Cash isn't going to stop anyone from coming, but
Okay.
He also rolled a nat 20 though, so you don't know where he is. He's gone.
Whoopsie.
Hazel's sleeping. Soundly.
So who's going?
Technically will remain behind to act as a backup sentinel. Just kind of keep an eye out for everyone.
Okay. Who is approaching or departing the camp?
Alka is snoring loudly.
That's fair. Is anyone going?
Kazu is
Kashoot and
going.
Kazu.
yeah, I'm going.
All right, so you guys approach the camp, one very quietly, one extremely loudly.
Sorry.
And as you approach, you notice it is a collection of campfires around a central tent. And Kashoot, when you are a fair distance, you do realize that Kazu is loud enough to give your position away if you continue together.
Kazu will stop. But is he like far enough away that he can come to Kashoot's aid if anyone attacks her?
Not in battle. If Kashoot goes ahead alone, Kashoot's going to be alone, but probably undetected, or at least a better chance. I'll leave that up to you guys.
I could just stay where I am and keep watch and listen.
Okay. I'll go on ahead.
Okay. As you're able to approach, there are some sentries. Nothing on high alert, you'd say, but there's definitely some sentries. And it becomes clear as you get close enough, these are the blue-skinned creatures that you saw at Fort Buckle's tavern of sorts. They seem to be camped for the night. They have only one tent. That's all you can tell from this distance.
Okay. I just wanted to find out who they were and see if they posed any kind of immediate threat or anything like that, so we can go back.
Okie dokie.
All right. So the party passes the night uneventfully if you have changed your spells. You wake up, Kashoot, presumably, or Kazu, or both, shares their scouting information, and I will allow the party to discuss and decide what you're going to do.
Carry on.
Yeah, we don't get the impression that they're like tracking us, right? I think kind of says that pointedly to shoot.
I didn't investigate them that long to see if they were tracking us.
Should we make our way over and have a discussion with them?
They weren't very friendly last time we met them.
I say we carry on with the caravan and
See what happens.
Where the caravan goes, we go. If they want to make contact with the barbarian tribe, then we do that. But they're barbarians, right?
I mean, some people call them barbarians,
Okay.
That's offensive.
and possibly accurate. All right. Continuing, I believe, was the final decision.
Indeed.
Believe so.
Indeed. The party travels. I can shrink it a little bit. Looks a little too big. So you travel to the edge of the barony of Dust, and you approach the crossing between the two, as there is actually a break in the land, as well as a water crossing. And bridging this gap between the shores is a structure made of stone. Its surface has purple marbling all the way through it. And I'm going to share this
Keep
map.
cutting out.
I can fix that. There we go. Let me move this and put everybody on the map and then share aforementioned map. I will leave the caravan off the map for now, but the stone itself is a grayish stone, but it's also shot through with veins of purple. The crossing is covered. It's a covered crossing. So there's a 5 to 10 foot wide doorway ahead that you can see through, but inside the sunlight is blocked from a ceiling above. There appear to be a number of towers jutting out from each side. The towers are crenellated and they actually seem to be exposed to the sun. You can hear the ocean crashing against the edifice, and it's loud enough that you can hear it from a good distance. This is what appears to be an extremely old bridge area that is spanning from the barony of dust in across, as you saw, into a new area. I left the caravan off. If you so desire, you can absolutely bring them with you, or you can scout ahead on your own. I just didn't know for sure. Oh, I will approve those. Sorry about that. I sometimes
Does the members of the caravan know anything about the crossing?
The majority of the caravan people haven't been this way in a while. They haven't had a shipment in quite a while, mostly because of the shakes. But they know that it is a very old crossing that's been here since as long as their great-great-grandparents have known. And it's the only way across, actually. So unless you want to swim, and they can't swim.
We should probably just double check it. It's it could be a dangerous spot. There's a choke point, right?
Alright.
I thought exactly.
So as you explore inwards, you notice that maybe 30 feet in, the area widens to the left and the right, another 15 feet. But it also continues in a wider crossing as it approaches the actual center, as it actually exits onto and over the water. You do notice as you approach what you would guess is probably closer to the middle of the crossing, there seems to be something blocking ahead. You can't quite make it out from this position, at least I don't believe any of you can. But it appears to be some type of structure across the middle, roughly here. You can just make out the shape of it. As you get closer, you see it is a low wall. The wall spans the entire length. It's made of the same material. It's also, apparently, as far as you can tell, it's about 3 foot thick, 7 feet high. And as you guys get about to that point, you hear a voice call out, "Aye, Truex says far enough, off-worlders." Travelers pay a toll to cross the bridge. This is Kobek's Crossing. God rest his salty soul. It's 100 gold ahead and 50 for any pets you bring with you. Of course, if you claim poverty, there's always the option to run the gauntlet. And as he says, gauntlet, there seem to be, as far as you can tell, a number of other people that stand up from towers just outside of your vision range. They seem to have some arrow slits. There is a tower here, 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 and here. I'm going to ping them multiple times so you can kind of look around. There seem to be 4 towers, 2 on this side of the wall and 2 on the other side of the wall. The person who is calling down is at you. It seems to be calling from this tower.
Can I call back up to him?
You can. They're calling
like-
from inside of an arrow slit, but yes, absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'll shout at the tower, yeah. I'd like to make a deception check if possible. Do you want me to say what I want to say and then make the roll, or do you want me to roll first?
I would like you to say it first, and then we'll decide on the roll.
Cool. So I will just, yeah, I guess I'll yell up to the tower and say, so our initial deal doesn't stand anymore? I thought that the arrangement was already made.
You call up there, and at first you don't get any reply per se before maybe a good 45 seconds, and the voice comes back and says, "What deal?"
When we last came through here, Kobek made a deal with us saying that we would not ever have to pay on our initial pass through, but when we return with our goods, we would have to pay 4 times, 400 ahead. Of course, I wasn't thrilled with that deal, but who would argue with Kobek, right?
The voice goes silent again before it calls down, "You made a deal with Kobek?"
Yes, yeah, he drove a inscrutable argument and bargain.
The no roll is necessary. The voice calls down at you. He says, "This is called Kobek's Crossing because legend has it was built by Kobek. We don't even know who that is. You're clearly a liar. The fee is 150 gold a head now."
So is this the only way across then?
Unless you wish to swim through the currents or you possess a boat.
So just to clarify, the deal we had with whoever was called Kobek before, or claimed to be Kobek, I don't know. You're saying that deal's no longer valid, that we don't pay when we return the 400 gold ahead.
The response takes the form of an arrow that clatters in the vicinity of your feet. I wouldn't say it's like splitting another arrow in half of type of accuracy, but it definitely gets the message across.
We could always pay the price before it goes up any higher.
How many people have to run the gauntlet? Dib's not it.
I assume he means all of us. Doesn't we pay or we get shot at? We will. We'll return with the gold.
I mean, I have
I'll start
like
backing up.
365 gold.
They allow you to turn and depart.
I mean, is it like a 100 each?
That is what they are
No, it's
attempting to charge.
150 each. So all of us plus the caravan workers, and then they said 50 per piece of burden.
Oh,
How many people is that in total, Tony?
Say again.
How many people is that in total?
It seems that for you guys,
Yeah.
they would pay their way. You would pay. You wouldn't pay for the caravan. The caravan is you're just guards. You're not responsible for it.
So, I have this spell. It's a
That's how
ritual.
it starts.
Thunder wave.
So it would just take, I mean, I could do that, but I don't think it would work the way that we want it to. No, I have this spell. It's a ritual. It would take me about like 10 minutes to cast it on everybody. But it's called Water Walk, and we can literally just walk across the river.
well, would that work for the caravan too?
We're
Yeah,
not
so
paying for the
bring,
caravan. We're paying for us. Caravan would be fine by
Oh, okay.
itself.
They can pay their way through, and we just have to walk. I mean, can we see in there?
As in,
Like
Yeah,
into the
see-
tunnel type thing? Like the
you
overhead?
can't see. You can't see into the towers, but like you can see that essentially this is a crossing split in half, and the wall, you're guessing, is to prevent or make it crossing difficult.
Are there windows on the outside?
There are not on the outside. The windows are all on the inside.
Arrow slits on the outside?
There are no arrow slits on the outside. It's a good question.
Oh, Tony, can you move my token? It got stuck on something.
Oh, you fell into the pit.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, water walking around it and making the caravan pay is the funniest possible solution to this problem, I think.
Hey, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
for it.
I'm so
Yeah.
into it.
I could suggest the leader let us through with my suggestion spell, but I don't know.
I suggest that if we do that, then it's going to end the course for us.
Yeah, especially since they're expecting us to be a little bit more difficult to deal with.
How long does your water walk even last for? Like, could we cross the entirety of the?
Oh, it would take 10 minutes to pass it, but then it would last for like an hour. How long would it take us to cross? Or would I have a rough estimation?
Well, I fell in the pit too, but yeah, can we see how far it would be?
The pit takes another.
Oh no.
It's about 200 feet. You guys crossing, you'd have to descend. It's not like level, but if you guys had a way to get down and up, I'd say, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Oh, it would easily cover the time it would take to get us over and
How
across.
how far down is the water again?
About 20 feet.
20 feet.
Sorry, how far away is it across?
200 feet.
200? 200? Well, I could get myself and one other person across. Oh, I got stuck. Oh no.
The pit.
Yeah.
The pit.
It's not so foolish.
Oh fuck, that's
I'm
funny.
so tempted to go over there, and yet I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm staying over here where it's safe. Yeah, you could get someone up. You could get someone like across, and then hand them, and then like lower a rope down so everyone else can climb up when they walk across.
I can misty step from the surface water up to the whatchamacallit, up to the other side once
Well,
we
no,
reach
just gonna
there.
climb, guys.
So-
Okay.
My strength
can't all
score is
have-
8. I'm not climbing nothing.
We can't all have cool movement tech like you guys, okay?
It's gonna. I don't want to fucking climb. You know you're a badass when you're like, fuck it, I'm burning a level 2 spell slot so I don't have to climb.
I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Now, are we okay with, if we go this route, are we okay with just sending the caravan across these bandits or whatever they appear to be
Well, I was
unguarded?
wondering if if the caravan even has enough money to pay for themselves to get across.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do. Okay.
I don't
Um,
want to. I mean, death versus paying.
Obviously, we choose death.
I mean, if you would like, I could cast the spell, and then I guess I could turn into
Uh,
like an animal, and I could go through with them. That way, I'm there with them, or I
How
could
many-
fly. Well, I can't fly yet.
There's 6 wagons.
Oh. Is there just like one guy for each wagon?
There's 2 people. And 1 beast of burden.
So you can take half of them
Sorry.
across with us. So then
I
it's only
say-
6 gold.
Not including the
6.
wagons, right?
Yeah,
I see
can
what
I?
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Wait, is the plan changed again? What's up? What's happening?
No,
I
no,
think
we're just
we should-
discussing.
I
Okay.
think we
Yeah, the
should
water walk
do-
only works for creatures.
For
The
who?
actual the spell only works on creatures.
That is correct.
The actual wagons wouldn't work. I mean, the horses would, but the wagons wouldn't.
I say we do the water walk, do it on a couple of us. We go across, we attack these ruffians, bandits, from both sides. We take out the towers, and we lower this wall, and we go across.
I mean, it is a criminal rate that they're charging.
I can still try and suggest them. I can be a distraction trying to do that. And then if they just let us through, they let us through.
I mean, I guess the other thing is like I said earlier, I could just water walk on everybody. We could all cross, and then I could shapeshift into like a mouse and hide in one of the caravans and cross with them, just making sure that nobody's gonna try anything sneaky. And you guys are already on the other side waiting for us.
Yeah, but then if they do something to you in the caravan, what then?
Well, you guys are only 200 feet away. You could rush in and help, I guess.
From the other
Maybe.
side.
Well, we'd wait. We'd wait for you guys to be on the other side before we went
Wait,
through.
can we even get through this wall that they've set up, this barricade?
Yeah,
With the
on other side, we don't
caravans?
even know.
No one fully assessed it, but you would guess based on the design and purpose that the wall would be lowerable. Otherwise, it would be a very ineffective crossing.
I would
what
also
I was
assume that the presence of 4 guard towers would kind of discourage that.
Fair enough.
Did you, in the initial description, did you say that 2 of the guard towers were on the other side of the wall?
Correct. There's 2 towers on this side, 2 towers on the other side of the wall.
Right, which is why we send some people on the other side and get those towers while we have people on this side getting these towers.
I mean, I'm all for kicking
Right.
someone's teeth in, but would kind of think that we should probably have violence as our last resort here.
Yep.
I think it is our last resort.
I don't know. I mean, if we all just crossed on our own,
Well, how are we going to
like
get the caravans across?
they were going to pay their way
Okay.
through. I guess we have to take the risk that they're going to be okay, especially since they're paying to get through.
But they don't want to pay, and these people clearly don't own this bridge, and they're trying to profit while harming other people through this gauntlet.
Yeah, if you have a point. They are bringing suffering to people unduly, it seems.
So then, how do we access these tunnelers?
That's a fair question.
Hmm.
Then, if you save your Misty Step thing, couldn't you do it up to the tower?
I was thinking that I could do my Thunder Step up to the tower and damage all the enemies in there, but then I'd be stuck.
Could you bring me with you?
I could bring you with me, yes.
Knuckle cracks or knuckles?
I don't think I
Not
can bring
that
anyone with me. I don't think I
Not
can
that I
bring any.
endorse violence, but desperate times.
How tall did you say the towers were, Tony? Or did you even?
I didn't, but the towers have, from the outside, an estimate height of 50 feet.
Oh, that's out of the range of my Misty Step anyway, so yeah, fuck that.
I have a range of 300 feet with my Thunder Step, so I'm good. The only thing is, can I see the person that's talking or was talking? I guess I didn't go in there.
You cannot. They're behind arrow slits, making them nigh impossible.
Yeah, I still have to see. Can I see through the arrow slit?
I mean, you can see through it, but not enough to target things.
But can I see an unoccupied space?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. Thunder Step will work.
Wait. Can you fit through an arrow slit?
I don't have to fit through, I just teleport.
Terrifying, thank you.
Okay, so who wants to cross the water with my water walk spell?
I will.
Kazu can go. He likes water.
But we should almost discuss like how we'd actually hit each of these towers, and then try and make teams out of that, right?
Well, I guess Nalka and I can stay behind, and then if the caravans have trouble getting through, we can start fucking them up.
I say we don't even send them through. Not until we deal with the people on the inside.
Oh, I see what you guys are saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, they just become targets.
Fair, fair. So we are killing them. Okay, we are being murderers. Gotcha.
I mean,
We
that's
can
my
subdue them and like arrest them if you want.
I mean, if you need incentive, they threatened us and they shot an arrow at us. So
Citizens arrest. I gotcha.
Use non-lethal force.
maybe a little lethal force.
I don't know if I can do non-lethal force, but I'll try.
Oh. Mars?
Yeah, I only do headshots. Sorry, guys.
Let's not go there.
I don't think I can control my magic that well.
Ah.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so
Actually, hold on.
I
I had to
think-
do this. We're good.
and there's no guarantee, but I think I could perhaps use a sleep spell on one of the towers, subduing, just putting anybody in the tower asleep. I wouldn't be able to go up there and deal with them after, but I could at least perhaps take them out of the fight. And then we think that we could thunderstep Nalka and Hazel into another tower. How would we deal with the other two towers?
Don't know.
Give it a shot, I think.
When you say give it a shot, you mean what? Like shoot it with an arrow?
All of the above.
Oh boy.
I'm not a planner. Not when it comes to violence.
Like, do you guys think you can climb the tower?
I plan plays.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, I've written 3 as when you were gone on your quest.
I'd like to read one or see one play, but anyhow. Like Techno or Kazu, do either of you have the means to perhaps blow a tower down or
I have a means to blow a
use your own
tower
magic
up.
somehow?
With or without
I have
huffing and puffing.
Thunderwave.
Ooh. Yes.
I have Thunderwave.
Right. That might be powerful enough to blow a tower down, maybe.
Blowing a tower down is questionable. Blowing a tower up, on the other hand.
I say we don't do anything structurally to the building, to the thing, considering how old it is.
Oh, you're no fun.
Just throwing that out there. I mean, live your best life, but
Okay, I'll grant
just
you
a
that.
suggestion.
And we do still need to cross it.
Yeah.
Another fun plan soundly defeated by logic.
So then we
Right.
still like, are we thinking a grappling hook to try and scale the towers while being shot at?
I do have a rope. Oh wait, what's on my robe of useful items again? I know there was a horse and a door. A door. Can I put a door
yes,
on
the door.
Can I put a
What do you
door
mean?
on the side of the tower and we can go in?
I'm letting the party discuss. I'm staying out of it.
You think you can
Yeah, we'll use more than
use
once.
you from your robe? You can just make a door on the tower.
Yeah, there's a patch that comes to life. There's different items that
What,
are on
you got one of
patches,
those?
and you. Yeah, in my items, robe of useful items.
What?
Yes.
When did you get that?
You
A
had
long
that for some
time
time.
ago.
Oh. Maybe Mars was around. Oh. Sorry, continue.
So there's a door on one of these patches, and maybe I could conjure a door on the wall, and we can just walk right in through the door.
Which would allow us to take one tower, unless we use it on another tower. Like if we do the thunder step on my sleep, and then you create a door, and you and I assume at least one other person charges through that door, that potentially means we can take out 3 of the 4 towers.
Thunderwave.
Yes, you do have Thunderwave. I guess you could go on with Kazu maybe, and once you walk through the door, Thunderwave anyone you find.
Okay.
So who doesn't have a plan right now? It sounds like we're slowly piecing things together. Nalka and Hazel thunderstepping into one tower. I'm sleeping in another tower. I guess it's Techno and Kashoot. Would you guys be trying to somehow take the fourth tower?
Yep, I'll be going water walking across and going into one of those other towers from behind.
So who's staying on this side?
Nalkes and Hazel.
Hazel is, yeah.
Okay. I'll stay on this side too as well to provide like some range support for Nalka and Hazel.
So it's me, Kazu, and Arthanis going across the water.
Nope, I'm going
Yeah.
across the water too.
Okay. Okay.
Kashoot, yeah.
Okay. So the four of us going across, and the three of them staying here.
I thought Techno was going across the water too.
Well, I mean, I
Or no?
was planning on it, but I really don't want to blow a second level spell slot.
Okay, that's
just,
cool.
just trying to teleport up.
So 3 stay on this side, and the rest of the 4 of us try and attack from the rear.
Rear. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm wondering if I should stay on this side then, if for my sleep tactic. Because theoretically, I don't need to enter the tower. You can just place sleep in the vicinity of the tower, and it will affect creatures within range of it. So I'll just sleep at the top of the tower. Not that I've ever done anything like this before. I have no idea if that'll actually work that way, but
Okay. So
Yeah.
then it's just me, Kazu, and Kashoot.
All right. You don't need
Cool
any
kids.
assistance per se to water walk, but I can get you moved. Now that you guys have discussed who is going across, I know Kashoot is, I know Estrella is.
Kazu.
Let me make these darker. Let's do this. Make it
So
easier
gray.
to see. Make it easier to see. You said Kazu is?
Yep.
Is Techno? I heard that in there.
No, I'm staying here.
All right. Water walk spell being marked off. I have moved you all across.
Yeah, it's a ritual, so it would have just taken I think it's 10 minutes plus however long it takes to cast, so 11 minutes.
Water walk spell time marked off.
Yeah, I was
slot
like,
not.
I'm not wasting a spell slot.
Hazel, you want to go at the right side tower where the guy was talking to us from? I will try and sleep through opposing tower.
Okay.
That way, Nalka can perhaps, with your assistance, take out their leader right at the get-go.
Or take him hostage and get the rest to back down.
Sure, if that's yeah. Mhm.
Stealth if you can. To Kazu and Estrella.
Working on it. I get to do everything one-handed.
Frickin' baby.
She does not want to
Disrespect.
be. She does not want to be put down at all. And I swear to God, she can smell if I'm near her because I put her down when she was dead asleep yesterday. Walked out of the room, and like 30 seconds later, she woke up screaming.
Oh no.
Sometimes it happens.
Frickin' babies.
Baby noses.
All right, Kazu, Estrella, and Kashoot. I see you going in one side. Let's do this in pieces. I'll let you guys go where you're gonna go.
Which it was the right tower on our side that had the leader in it.
Correct.
Yeah, that's
Yep. Right closest tower.
Gotcha.
Are you gonna stealth Kazu?
Oh yeah.
I do love that we're just throwing a barbarian
And if
like
not, can
like
you
a
like
Pokemon.
go on the other side?
Oh.
I'm going with you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
You're
You
not
stand
very-
over there.
you're not a very good trainer.
No, I'm the best trainer. I don't let my Pokemon go alone. Like Ash, he just fucking runs into the fucking arena all the time.
I'll punch a Pokemans in the teeth.
Pokemon in the teeth.
So where are we gonna put the door?
All right, so let's go one side at a time, just for my sanity. We'll start with the side you guys approached from. Arthanis, Techno, Hazel, and Nauka. What direction are you each going in?
Well, not yeah. Nalka's gonna stride towards the other tower, the rightmost tower. Ash
Okay.
moves.
Oh, we don't have
Yeah,
to get
well-
that close.
Okay.
Oops.
And your plan is to
Thunder step inside.
Through the arrow slit.
using
Where-
the spell Thunderstep?
Yep.
It's like Misty Step, but worse.
But way better.
Okay. And we'll go to there. Arthanis and Techno, what are you doing on your side?
Could arrows be fired from the left side tower? I'm going to cast a sleep spell at like because I don't have to see anything, so I can just cast it like at the top of the tower where the arrows, like at the arrow site where the arrows are coming from.
Mhm.
And
So that's your ready action?
well, because my understanding of spell casting and ready to action is if I don't end up casting the spell, I still lose the spell slot, right?
Yes, but like you don't
Like
have
if-
to use it in the same round. You can hold the spell.
Well, I'm just like on the off chance that they're fucking with us and there's no one in that tower.
Gotcha. Well, that'll have to be a
So
call you make.
yeah, unless I see like a guy like right now, like taking his crossbow out the arrow clip, that's not how that works. But yeah, so if I see fire coming from it, then I'll respond. But it's not a ready action.
Noted. Techno?
Just out of curiosity, how many people take with step?
Only one.
Only one. Where are the arrow slits here on the walls?
Facing towards the inside. So pretty much along the walls that don't have a door on them.
Would I be able to see Hazel and Nalka if I were to like head up to an arrow slit and kind of like just peer inside?
No, they would be going up.
Okay. What I can do is before they before they thunder step in, what I can do is I could burn one of my second level slots and cast aid on Hazel, Nalka, and Arthanis. Because what that'll do is that'll increase HP maximum by 5 for like temporary hit points, I think.
So you're going in casting
Yeah.
aid right before they go.
Yeah, just to kind of like give them a little bit of a buff there. Should things turn south and
Thank you.
I think
Yeah.
they're going either way. So, all right. So that is your plan.
Yeah.
On the other side, Estrella, where are you going?
Well, I am following Kazu and Cash. However, is there any light?
None.
Balls. So
Yeah.
then I will. I'm gonna cast my one of my wild shapes and do my archer starry form. That way I have light on me.
Okay. That will affect your stealthing abilities, for the record.
Oh man, I won't be able to see though.
I mean, I understand that.
Okay,
Being
so instead of doing that, hold on. Could I, Cash? Is there a way I can follow you without turning on my light?
Nobody get within that square, other than Naka. Sorry, but
I'm staying right where I am at.
Okay, hold on. I'm fucking confused here because I have my brain in 8 different directions.
all right, let's do this. I'm going to grab Kazu and Cash, and I'm going to move you guys back outside for simplicity's sake.
Thank you, because they
Here-
disappeared on me and I didn't know where they were.
Here's
Okay.
a helpful rule of thumb. If you wear armor, stay as far behind the rogue as possible.
All right.
If you are a creature that has disadvantage on stealth, you usually want to be in the back if you want, just because your stealth check is going to null and void them. Think of it like this: if somebody is stealthing ahead quietly and they would be able to sneak up behind someone and cut their throat, and then someone was going behind them in a suit of plate mail, it probably would expose them both.
thing pots and pans.
Think pots and pans. I will let you guys kind of discuss how you want to go about it, which way you want to go. But if you were to activate your starry form, you probably would reveal yourself. So if you're relying on stealth on this side, you may want to let Cash go in alone, or go in a way that doesn't expose her ability to do her
If you
job.
want to, like, hold on to like my coattails or something. Until we get to where we're going.
Yeah, that's probably better for me. That way I don't have to give away our position. We're all going towards the same tower, correct?
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
We can go to the top tower, the north tower, and then once we go in, Kazu, once you hear stuff, I would just start coming in.
Okay.
Is there a way I can target multiple targets with one spell?
Roll click.
Sure.
Okay,
Get that.
so then yeah, I'll grab Cash's coattails and follow as quietly as possible.
All right. I see your stealth check of a 14, and I will move you after Cash gets to where Cash is going. I will move you to about right here, Kazu. That way you can be close enough to not affect the stealth, but also close enough to rush in if you need to.
Okie dokie, thank you.
There is a door there, Cash. It is very sturdy. It is a stone door. It doesn't seem to have any locks or I'm sorry, any traps, but it is definitely locked.
Okay. I will attempt to unlock it.
You successfully pick the lock. And so it is at this point when everything that everybody is doing is going to take effect unless you guys want to spread things out for one reason or another. Are you guys all going at once? Is that the plan? That was my
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah, I would assume that would give us the best element of surprise here.
Yeah, I would think so. If they were talking to us while we were kind of coming up into position, we'd just say, "Oh yeah, we're just counting our money. We got it right here for you."
So everybody's going at the same time, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't 100% sure because it broke up. I wanted to make sure I didn't assume. So aid, is that applied? All right, roll initiative.
Nalka not prepared.
Neither is Hazel. That's good though. That's good actually. If I
Yeah,
go
well-
right before you.
All right. So with Cash and Estrella as close to stealthing as possible, the rest of you were kind of walking up, counting your money, as the saying goes. Cash and Estrella, you're going to get a surprise round because you are the only one they didn't know were there. And Estrella,
Oop.
what now?
Okay then. So if I can, because it looks like this is in the way. Hold on. Cash is right after me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hold my turn basically until after Cash takes theirs. I'm gonna hold their coattails, and I'm assuming there's like a flight of stairs from the inside that we'd have to go up to find anybody. So I'm gonna follow Cash again as quietly as possible, and then once I have confirmation from Cash that there are people that I need to cast my spell at, I will cast my spell in the direction that Kashyyyt tells me, and I'll be casting Thunderwave.
So I would let you can take a ready to action. You can't hold your action, but as combat is essentially starting, now would probably be a time you could activate your
Starry form.
starry form. I was thinking archer
Oh,
form. I was like,
okay.
that's not the right word.
Yeah. We're in combat now, so it doesn't matter.
Now's your
Okay.
time. Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. Okay. So then, if that's the case, then I will run in. Well, anybody there?
So as you move in, you do see that staircase as you estimated, and the staircase goes up. It would take you roughly a round to go all the way up, running up the staircase.
Is that with just one, like a movement, or is that like action move, like
It would
bonus
a
action
double
movement?
move.
Okay, so then I will do double move, but keep myself in maybe low enough that they wouldn't see my light yet. I don't want to get a surprise. Like, I don't want to lose my surprise on them. I still want to sneak up, but I just need the light to see.
Fair enough. Kashyyyt, I'm assuming you are also moving up to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And Kazu, technically they don't know you're there, so if you wanted to move, you can.
I would like to move.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move you back. I'm gonna lock the
Oh.
tokens now that everybody is where they want to be. That way you can track your movement easier.
Okay. Oh, I can't move that far.
So all right. So as they become aware, primarily of Kazu and the other group, the
I thought we were going to the top of the stairs, Tony.
you are.
Oh.
I didn't build the maps, dude. You get one level.
Rooftop boy.
My goodness. Okay.
I didn't build the maps. I can make the art that I place disappear. It's my art. They were like, go fuck yourself. I could redraw these maps, but there's freaking like 95 of them. And I'm just not going to do it. Not going to do it. But this particular gentleman crosses over to this point and fires through that arrow slit you obviously see right there. Down at Kazu. And misses as the arrow clatters at Kazu's feet. The other, as Kazu comes moving in, moves to the arrow slit and fires another arrow. This one also misses. And Estrella, you now are at the top of the tower because reasons, and you see the humanoid creature. He's wearing splint mail, so pretty decent armor. He has a scimitar at his hip and he's aiming a longbow and firing it down.
Well, then we are just gonna have to cast Thunderwave. So now, Tony, the spell works as a cube from me, not
Nah.
originating from me.
Disagree. I did hear an so you might want to consult with your companion. Unless he was
Yes,
talking
cute.
about the... Is it 10 feet? 15?
It is a 15 foot cube.
So it works like that. Kashoot, you are not in danger if that was your
Okay. That was my
Damn
That
it,
was
Kashoot, we
indeed
cleared this up
my,
over a year ago.
To be
We did.
clear, you are in danger, but not for the reason you think.
You in danger, girl.
So I am casting Thunderwave.
There we go. You may apply as appropriate.
What happened to my damage? Where'd it go?
You deleted your damage?
No, I dropped it on him, but it didn't roll for some reason.
So he also moves 5 feet and slams into this wall
Sure does.
from getting hit from behind with a thunder wave.
Smash his head into the wall. So that is my action, and because I am already in my starry form, I will use my bonus action to send an arrow his way. And then I will, I'm not too far, I'm going to back up to this and go right there.
Approved.
How do I end my turn with this new thingamajig? Oh, this little button.
I don't know what the new thingamajig
Ah.
is, but you did successfully end your turn.
Yeah, it was the like our little character tabs at the bottom. I was able to turn it into a combat mode tracker instead of having this other
That's what
bigger one.
I use it. It's very awesome.
More streamlined. But yeah, I forgot that the little arrow changes your turn. Okay, that's it for me.
Tony, because we had the surprise round, do we have advantage?
You don't. You would. You would. They don't know you're there yet. So yes. Took me a minute to reassess there.
Pull out my pistol and fire at the little boy.
Seems creepy, but sure.
I mean, it's the one that says boy. Like, I'm
Why
not
is
the
he
one that
little?
put-
I
Oh,
didn't
that's
name him.
fair. Oh wow, that was kind of a shit roll. I think
Yeah,
it
you
was-
did a bad job.
It was decent, but
I'm not proud of you.
I'm not proud of me either. Shit. Alright, well, it is what it is. I will move up to him though.
Proved. Alright, as the fight begins and they realize with loud, explosive, concussive noises, they move in and assume you are all bastards. As Arthanis is standing there, they begin firing arrows down upon the. Not a ready to action, you can't cast sleep, but now you know they're there.
Yep. Yep.
You should be able to. Can you see? Nah, you can't see him there either.
I can see that. Yeah.
You can see this guy?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, Arthanis.
Well, this might be a little overkill, but I'm going to cast the sleep at 3rd level. At that tower at the top, like at that arrow slit where the arrow just came from.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your dice.
Because I don't know how to do this terribly well. I get 9d8.
Sounds right. 8 or
So
9.
that-
I'd have to look at it, but we'll assume so.
And that, we'll add them together. So that would be 35 points, 35 hit points worth. So starting with the lowest health person, subtracting from that. So, yeah. And then it can carries over.
It does. And you cast your spell, and it has whatever effect that it has up there. It is a very nice
Yep.
spell.
Yep.
And did you want to move?
Yeah. Gonna try and get some form of cover by backing up over there. That'll be my turn.
Absolutely.
Alright. Hazel takes Snelka by the hand and casts Thunderstep, which does the boom on this side, not that side. I had to reread that spell.
That's
Takes
fair.
us into the room. If there's
Let's
room for
go.
both of us.
There
Oh,
is-
fuck.
Oh, sweet.
There's more than enough room, and as you guys appear, that kind-hearted gentleman, having moved away from the arrow slit on his turn, has quickly pulled something out of a cage and is sticking both his hands out of a small hole. It's not even an arrow slit. It's only like maybe 7-8 inches. It's 8 inches on each side square. You couldn't even shoot an arrow through it. Did you have anything else?
I can't do anything else.
I
That's
didn't
my
think so.
turn.
Just
Yep.
checking.
I will
Malcolm
stay
runs
back
over
here
to-
though.
Malcolm runs over to the guy. And goes to give him a smack.
Well, any attack you make against him gets advantage because he has both hands in this small
Woohoo!
hole.
Let me just double check something here. It's been a little bit while you're raging. Okay, never mind. I won't do that. Excuse me. So yeah, first attack, hit him with the Morning Star. For a little smack. And then hit him with the Morning Star again. But miss. And then offhanded, hit him with the Battle Axe. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Techno.
So these guys here, are they in the where rooftop point number 5 is? Are they all asleep there, or?
You do not know.
Cool. I think go ahead and take a over here. Kind of like stand. They'd probably be able to see me from our airport, right?
They can. If they're awake, they'll be able to see you.
Alright. I'll just stay here and just kind of wait and see if they take a pot shot at me. If they do, I'll move elsewhere and counter with another second level slot. I can't really do much of anything at this point.
All right, Kazu. What is it that you would like to do?
I would like to continue making my way towards my friends.
All right, Kashoot. The rooftop gentleman drops his longbow, drawing his scimitar and spinning and using a crosscut against you, scoring a small hit before trying to stab and cut again with that scimitar with a double slash, doing some damage, but nothing compared to the damage you did. The other side, the tower continues to fire at Kazu, this time sliding that arrow right in between the armor plates. And as the arrow hits you, Kazu, in the side, you feel poison begin to seep from the arrowhead.
Oh, ball.
Oh no.
It quickly
Ouch.
buries the arrowhead into one of your bones and forces the poison into your bone marrow, cracking the bone of your chest, and you fall with a squawk.
As he does.
Did we hear that?
Yes, you heard it.
Where was the last place that we left Kazu?
Down.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll use my interaction to yell at shoot. Do you have this?
To yell at me?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
I'm gonna book it to the stairs and start going down. Ugh, I did not mean to do that. But anyway, I'm going
I know
down.
what you're aiming for.
So, okay, so hold on. So what is my maximum footage? 30. So I'll do 30 feet.
It'll put you right here at the end of
Okay.
this round.
Can I see Kazu now?
You cannot. There are no arrow slits on the bottom level.
I will. Fuck me. I will use dash then to go through and go another 30 feet.
That actually is the farthest you can get with your dash. That's including going
I
down
see,
the
I
stairs.
see. Gotcha. Can I hear on the other side of the door still?
The door's open.
But I don't see anything. Fuck
No.
me. Okay, you can't hold bonus actions. Alright, that's my turn then.
I raise my gun up to Rooftop Boy 16's head, grin slightly as I pull the trigger.
Baller.
Cause fuck that bitch. Seriously?
Rough.
He's dying.
Lord. That's what I get for being cocky.
Yep, for shooting a
Yeah.
boy. It's just a little guy.
You wouldn't hit a
Shouldn't have
little
done
guy
that.
with
He's
glass.
just a boar. He's just a boy. Poor
He's
little
just a,
fella.
he's just a boy.
Do you
Lord.
have the boon of the patron?
I do, but I don't think it works here, does it, Tony?
Boon of the
You
patron.
felt that it would be a risky thing to use. I'm not gonna say it doesn't work.
But it only does it only helps on the attack. It doesn't help on damage.
Oh, I see. Because my note on here just says add 1d6 to a roll once per day.
Yeah.
So I wasn't
attack,
sure. Okay.
Attack, save, and check.
But not damage. Got it.
Yeah.
I tried.
No, yeah. Can we use inspirations on damage rolls?
No.
God dang it.
Hang on, let me check something. Can I stab with a bonus action?
If you do you have a light weapon?
I have a dagger.
In terms of like double, no, you can't. Not without an extra action. Because using a ranged weapon doesn't apply to
Yeah.
two-weapon fighting.
What about can you shove him with a bonus action?
No.
This is the BG3.
Damn.
Yeah, right. All right. I don't think I have any options. That's what I got.
This rooftop boy shoots a arrow having more hit points than the sleep spell. He was not put to sleep, but he does miss.
Hmm.
Trulek, having been hit in the back, and pulls his hands back in and drops his scimitar and lets out a whistle loud enough to echo out and around this entire area, provoking all of the forces to drop their weapons and surrender.
Nice.
But at this time, this late at night, we're going to wait to start that role playing because what I don't want to do is pick it up in the middle. I don't want to start halfway in. But we will work on the assumption that as they are surrendering, whether or not you accept it, let's go ahead and put a stabilization on Kazu.
Yay. He's not gonna die
Huzzah!
today.
Huzzah. But that'll be all we go with this week, guys. Thanks for showing up, and we will resume again next week with the role playing.
Nice.
Thanks
Sorry,
for
it's late,
having
guys.
us. That's okay.
GG, guys.
Yeah,
and
job.
GG, bro.
gals.
That kind
Good
of worked out.
Hal.
We think.
That was actually well executed. Potentially very difficult fight.
I'm just now seeing the Hamilton gif of him with the coattails. Excellent.
I'm going to step away for 15, 20 minutes, but I will be back when that time is up. I hope you guys have a good day.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
Have
Yeah,
a good
see you
night.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, everyone, have a great week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.